Hey everybody, my name's Nemo and welcome back to another Magic video. So just before the actual video starts, I wanted to give you guys a little announcement. I'll be going on a vacation for a week starting tomorrow. So you'll barely notice that I'm gone because it's just going to be a week and I'll be back pretty soon. But yeah, I ran out of time. Yeah, I wanted to upload more videos in between now and the previous video. But I actually ran out of time. I had to do some other things. I had to take care of some stuff. So basically, the video that I already recorded that I'm gonna be uploading, I'm gonna tag this onto, isn't gonna mention anything about the vacation. So that's why I wanted to just, yeah, do this pre-recording kind of thingamajobber. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll be back in a week. See ya. Hey everybody, my name is Nemo and welcome back to another Magic video. Today we're gonna take a look at the blue-red Kiln Fiend deck I've got set up here. So yeah, this deck revolves around a single card named Kiln Fiend. And I guess there's a lot of other cards that do something that is kind of similar to what Kiln Fiend does that we're also running. But Kiln Fiend is the main card for this deck. We're running 4 of him, and yeah, luckily it's a common, so yeah, you can do that. So basically we're trying to get Kiln Fiend as it grows whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell. We're trying to cast a lot of cheap instant and sorcery spells early on in the game and kill our opponents with Kiln Fiend very, very quickly. So it's somewhat of a combo deck as well as an aggro deck. Yeah, so let's see what it does. So here are a lot of our ways of getting Kiln Fiend through. We've got Vapor Snag, return target creature to its owner's hand, its controller loses 1 life. So they get to lose some life, their blocker is gone, and we pump up a Kiln Fiend for 1 mana. Sounds really good. We've got Artful Dodge. The great thing about this one, it gives Kiln Fiend unblockable, so we don't have them pick up their dude, but if they have 2 dudes, now Artful Dodge is all of a sudden a lot better than Vapor Snag, isn't it? And the great thing about this one is that it has flashback, so we get to do it again the following turn, and they should probably take a lot of damage and die. We're also running Think Twices, because obviously card draw is great and helps us get to our stuff, as well as being an instant speed way of pumping up our Kiln Fiend. So, in the red, we've got Shock, deal 2 damage to target creature or player, and we've got a few Bolts of Keranos, because sometimes you need to deal with 3 toughness creature, but honestly, most of the time I'd just rather see Vapor Snag or Artful Dodge. Those are really the best ways of getting Kiln Fiend to deal them a lot of damage. So when Kiln Fiend doesn't show up, we need to have some kind of plan B, don't we? So we have a bunch of Triton Shore Stalkers which can't be blocked by virtue of themselves and can deal some damage over the course of a game. So if they kill our Kiln Fiend, these can probably deal the last points of damage we need. And they're also, you know, pretty cheap to play on turn 1. And yeah, gives us a turn 1 play we can make. Other than that, I wouldn't expect these to win the game out of themselves, but they can help our bigger threats to win the game. And they also work pretty well with Military Intelligence, which allows us to draw more cards. So I'm not sure if Military Intelligence should be in this deck, but it seems really uber sweet. And yeah, any deck that even remotely seems like it should play Military Intelligence, I'm willing to try Military Intelligence in, because look at that, man. What a sweet card. Drawing cards while you're attacking. So we've got Chasm Skulker, which of course works well with anything that draws us cards, like the Think Twice and the Military Intelligence, or just, you know, I don't know, drawing a card on the time when we normally draw a card at the start of a turn, which is already pretty good with Chasm Skulker. This guy becomes quite a threat later on in the game, and he's pretty resilient against mass removal once he's big enough. And I mean, if you then play mass removal, I get 1 billion squid tokens. What you gonna do, right? So Pester Might is also pretty nice in tapping down their lands or their blockers or whatever I want. But it is 3 mana, which if you look at our curve, we'd rather run a lot of 1-drops and 2-drops, but we have some more expensive stuff in there. Pester Might being some of our 3-drops here. And I think the best way to use this most of the time is just tapping down our land, so they can't do anything and get beaten down by Kiln Fiend mercilessly. But sometimes you want to use it to tap down their blocker. We've got Terran here because this also works really nice with cheap spells. So sure, cheap instants and sorceries, make us Drakes. Nice plan B there. And Gutter Snipe, another card that works really well with cheap instants and sorceries. This kills them even if they do have blockers. Quite nice. And then we have the Galvanic Juggernaut just as kind of a 5th Kiln Fiend in case our Kiln Fiends don't show up. Because, I mean, if they can't block it, then they're gonna be taking 5. And 5 is a pretty big number for a 4-drop attacking for 5. It's pretty good, so I expect this to actually be pretty good in this deck. Because if I'm making them pick up the blocker or giving this unblockable, yeah, 5 damage is a lot. But it only untaps if the Galvanic Juggernaut dies, so I hope to draw it along with a bunch of shocks or something like that. But maybe the 5 damage once can be enough, who knows. So that's why it's a plan B and not the plan A, right? Alright, so let's get into a game and see what it does. Alright, and we are in a game. Well, we don't have a Kiln Fiend in hand, but we do have a Chasm Skulker, a Gutter Snipe, and a Pestermite, and something to play. So I will take this hand. I do have a Guildgate, which should help with our mana, especially since we don't have a turn 1 drop. Actually, we don't have anything to do until turn 3, so that's not the greatest in aggressive hand. But I like Gutter Snipe enough that I want to keep this anyway. I mean, if he doesn't have an answer to Gutter Snipe, it could just end up killing him. But it looks like we're playing against another Izzet kind of deck, so guess we'll have to see what I can do about that. I think our turn 3 play is just going to be Pestermite on his end. Well, let's say on his upkeep. Even though there's not really an upkeep in this game, but we'll just do it as soon as he untaps, right? Yep, let's say go. And tap down his Izzet Guildgate. He's going to do something interesting. Quicken. Okay, sure. Cycle is Quicken. Makes sense. Pestermite. Yo, Pestermite. Okay, good. I do want to play this before he gets to drop a land, because it's kind of awkward in this game like that. But normally I should be able to just say, hey, upkeep, I play my Pestermite, and he shouldn't be able to drop a land. But in this game, if they're quick enough with it, they can actually drop a land. So it's kind of awkward. Alright, well, this should give us a turn to drop the Gutter Snipe or something. Hopefully we draw something else I'd rather drop than these, but yeah, I think I'm gonna play Gutter Snipe here. Let's play, actually I'll play the Chasm Skulker. I'd rather, if he's gonna kill it, he's gonna kill it, but both of them are quite good. But this guy gets better the longer it's on the board, so I want to get this out early, I suppose. I wish I had a Vapor Snag in hand to protect it though. But looks like he has to think twice. He didn't actually drop a 3rd land, I just noticed. Okay, well there's his 3rd land. Guess he drew it after think twice. Perhaps, who knows. Well, I drew my Vapor Snag, so I'm pretty happy here. And we're going to just drop our Gutter Snipe and yeah, have a way of protecting our... Oh, well, actually no, there's no point in playing Military Intelligence, but if these guys both stay on the board and he doesn't interrupt my plans here, then being able to draw some cards next turn is going to be pretty awesome. Especially in combination with the Chasm Skulker, that's pretty good. Alright, if that's the only play he has, then I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm very happy. Alright. I think I Vapor Snag the Gutter Snipe, just so he can't jump block or trade. I think that's fine, yeah, especially since this guy is gonna grow big enough to survive pretty much any burn spell anyways, so sounds good. Draw me a card. Pestermite, well that is pretty good. He's probably gonna have to discard, because he's holding 8 cards and I'm gonna Pestermite him on upkeep. Yeah, sounds good. Pestermite. I suppose if he's holding Anger of the Gods and he doesn't draw an untapped land, he's now gonna be pretty pissed. Well, I guess Anger of the Gods doesn't even kill the Chasm Skulker. Well, he did draw an untapped land, so there is that. And he had to draw it this turn, right? I mean, well, I guess he could have drawn a land on his previous turn and then drawn another land, I think, twice. Yeah, okay, well, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate, but I do still have this military intelligence on the board, so if I get to attack with both these, I get to draw a card. I'm gonna play Chasm Skulker before attacking, and it's gonna be somewhat sweet. And am holding this Artful Dodge, which I can just play twice, which is gonna deal him 4 damage. So I have him at 1 life at this point, and I think I am going to play the Artful Dodges, even though he doesn't have any blockers to play here or to get around here. But I'd rather have played it and have him take the damage of the Gutter Snipe than not play it and then have him kill the Gutter Snipe and everything else before I get to take advantage of it. So there, take 2 damage. I guess if he's holding Shock, I shouldn't have played it. Well, it doesn't matter what I'm playing it on, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. Gutter Snipe's still gonna go off. Alright, so now the only question is, do I play the Trident Shorestalker? I think that's a little bit greedy. I'm gonna just pass the turn. Because if he does have Anger of the Gods, I don't want to lose all my dudes. And this guy is actually lethal if I play it afterward. Gutter Snipe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna do it. Vapor Snag. Yourself? Yeah, he's... No. Aww. I'm saddened. I am saddened. Vapor Snag himself would have been so awesome, killing yourself like that. But nope. 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 I am somewhat saddened. Must admit. Well, anyways, take lethal. GG. Okay, thanks, bye. No, GG. Alright. Let us see about another game. We are playing against Stupid Johnny. And again, we are holding a lot of free drops. And we are holding 2 lands here. I think I want to mulligan this. As good as these cards are, if I never draw my 3rd land, I'm screwed. And at the same time, I want to be more aggressive than this. I've got a lot of 1 drops and 2 drops in this deck. And it's for a reason. Alright, I think this is somewhat better, although Terran, obviously, as much as I dislike having a 4-drop in my opening hand, Terran is a very awesome card, and I'll probably miss it somewhat, so. I don't want to go down to 6, though. I mean, this hand seems playable, so. Yep, well, that's why Trident Shorestalker is in this deck, because it can't be blocked. Yay! Make your 0-4 wall useless. Oh, so good. Yippee-ki-yay. Take 1. Drop land this turn? I did. Okay, good. Let's say go. If he wants to counterspell my Fiend twice, he can counterspell my Fiend twice. I think I'm okay with that. As much as then not getting a land off of it would kind of suck. I'm assuming he's not going to counterspell either way, but at the same time it's sort of value for me because I can still flash these back at some point. Elvish Pioneer. It is Le Wanderer. Think twice. And if he does counterspell this, and then... Wait, what did he use his other mana on? What just happened? Why is... Oh, it enters tapped. Oh, okay. It looked like it entered untapped. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Well, looks like he's playing a rampity ramp deck. I think I'm okay just dropping Chasm Skulker here. I kind of want to drop Pestamite and tap down his forest, though. Yeah, actually that's a really good play. If he doesn't have another forest, then he can't cultivate, and that would be just awesome. So let's try that. I mean, there's so much value in him then not being able to cultivate. Yeah, that really slows him down a lot if that happens. But I guess he probably has another forest. No! Yeah, he's stuck with islands now. Awesome. The best draw I could possibly wish for is another Pestamite. And just keep doing that. But I guess that's probably not happening. So we are seeing something here. Namely that the Artful Dodge isn't very useful if I don't actually get my Kiln Fiend or my Galvanic Juggernaut. They don't really need to get my other creatures through. So, I mean, it is kind of an anti-combo to have Trident Shorestalker in the same deck as Artful Dodge, but I do think it's worth it. Yeah, let's just Chasm Skulker it up and drop a Guildgate here. Allow him to ramp up, rampy ramp. But hopefully kill him before he drops a Black Worm, which he probably is going to. C tier, well, I was worried about nothing, I guess. Well, it's somewhat of ramp, but it puts it in his hand and he's not going to be able to play it. Maybe he doesn't even get a land off this. I assume he does. Okay, yeah, he got his forest. What? Switcheroo? What kind of ramp deck runs Switcheroo? I'm kind of confused. Huh. And he's attacking me for 1. I don't know. So we figured out that I have no idea what kind of deck he's running. Which isn't news, but yeah, it's something. Alright, Theo. Let us Artful Dodge this dude and draw a card, I assume. Well, let's actually do it the other way around, I suppose. Draw a card. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Artful Dodge. Boop. Take 6. Shame I can't also play this now, but oh well. I don't think I need to play Shock, so let's drop the Guildgate. So this guy is going to be unblockable 4. I've actually got 7 damage on him plus the Shock, so I actually have lethal next turn. I actually have lethal. He's at 6 mana and can't play a Black Worm just yet. That's not gonna do it. Okay. Actually, well, I guess if he gets a Drake token, that's gonna do it. Yep, I'll take the 2. I mean, sure, if you can't block my guys, you may as well attack, right? Yeah, if he has some kind of instant or sorcery to make a Drake token, he gets to survive. Well, not anymore though. Okay, very good. So I don't actually, I mean, unless he has Fog and something else or whatever, I don't think there's a point in Vapor Snagging the Terran. I'm gonna Vapor Snag his Dragon instead. So let's Voyage's End. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, that really is unfortunate. I think we suck the Terran though. Like, there's no way I could have prevented him from getting Dragon, but I do think now that this has happened, we want to kill his Terran. And I think we also want to Vapor Snag his Drake token. I guess I should have waited, because he does have to scry for it. Yeah, maybe he would have scried something else if I, Alright, well, that could have made a difference. Anyways, he's still taking 4 this turn, because Vapor Snag makes him lose 1 life. And I get to replay a Chasm Skulker. But I'm out of triggers on that Artful Dodge. It has now been exiled. Yeah, let's say go. Siege Worm. It's not too relevant. Yeah, what I'm really worried about is that his last card in hand or his next card on top of his deck is Black Worm, because that is just going to undo all my hard work. And I wouldn't want that to happen. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty confident still. There's Kiln Fiend, just you know, in case I can ever get it to land a hit. I mean, at this point, if I draw Artful Dodge, I'll probably kill him anyway. So Kiln Fiend wasn't the best draw in my deck, strange as it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna load up the board with Chasm Skulker and Kiln Fiend here. I can't see a way of him reffing the board or something. It's not like he's suddenly gonna drop 2 mountains and play Anger of the Gods, so may as well play it, but I don't think it's gonna do too much. Well, guess we win. GG. Yep, alright then. Stupid Johnny has quit, and there's our Artful Dodge. How nice. Sure. Like, I could do this twice and hit him for a lot of damage here. Or I could just Stevens him with the best of might, but honestly, I want to hit him for a lot of damage here. Especially since once they die, they just immediately die. We don't even get to see the number, unless the game lags out perhaps. Like there's not that much point in trying to go for Stevens anymore, so whatever. And he's gonna block these two anyways. So there you go, 10 damage. And we win. Yay! Alright, so here's the third game, and we finally get a Kiln Fiend in our opening hand, and it looks like a pretty good one. Let's keep. Yeah, I'm excited. Unless they play Shock, the turn Kiln Fiend comes out. Maybe I wait a turn so I can Vapor Snag it, just to be extra safe. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's see, if he's playing green, I probably don't want to do that. If he's playing red, I probably do want to do that. So, but anyways, I've got basically 4 spells here I can use to pump this up. So that's basically 12 extra damage out of the Kiln. Yeah, that's the right calculation there. 12 unblockable damage pretty much out of Kiln Fiend, plus whatever I'm gonna do with the 1 damage he already has of himself. There's a white. I assume there's not a whole lot the white can do unless he drops a mountain and then I lose my Kiln Fiend. I think I go for it. Yeah, okay. Taking a risk. That's the thing about not knowing what deck the opponent is playing. That makes it a lot more exciting, I think. Not knowing whether they have Shock in their deck or whatever, because previously you'd just be able to figure out, well, there's like three different decks it could be, and only one of them has Shock, so this is the chance that things are gonna happen. But now I've got no clue what they're playing. Who knows? They could be playing White Ramp Kozilek, they could be playing anything. I have no idea. Radiant Fountain. Well, that's 2 more damage I'm gonna need to do. Alright. Oh, wow, what a draw. Boop, 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 boop. I think I just attack for 1 and drop my other Kiln Fiend and see what happens. Because things are about to get awesome the turn after. Do I just kill him? Like next turn? I think I do. If he doesn't deal with this, I think I do just kill him next turn. So, just saying, like that's a turn 4 kill. Yeah, it's 12 damage per Kiln Fiend plus 2 that they already have. I mean, that's 26 damage next turn, so go. I so hope he doesn't do anything. Would be so awesome. He plays Banish a Priest, obviously I'm gonna Vapor Snag it. Play a blocker that can't block. What could he possibly have? Yeah, I got it. There's the 1 mana spell that deals 2 damage to an attacker or blocker. I guess I can Vapor Snag if that happens, okay. Artful Dodge. Well, I actually can't play all of these because I only have 3 blue manas available. So that is unfortunate, but I still think I go for this. Yeah, because then I just Artful Dodge if he has something. Like if he plays the spell I was just talking about, I Artful Dodge to save my dude. And I get in some like 10 damage with the other Kiln Fiend. And if he plays a blocker, I just Vapor Snag that thing. And I mean, I have to return something anyway, so I couldn't do this if he didn't play a blocker. I just thought of that. He had to play blocker for me to be able to do that. But he's at 7 life. I mean, this puts me up to pretty easily being able to kill him next turn. So yeah, I guess he had to play blocker for me to have lethal anyways, and I needed 4 islands open. But still, like turn 4 kill possible with the deck. Turn 3 kill probably even possible with this deck. And that is the wrap up on turn 5 kill. There we go. Yep, that is there. And another Kiln Fiend. Sure, that's just the Robins, right? Vapor Snag. One of them doesn't resolve, but that's okay, because you die. Actually, one Vapor Snag was enough. Oops. One Vapor Snag was already 9 damage. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I can attack with one Kiln Fiend now. Oh no, this doesn't make him take 1 damage because it gets countered by the other Vapor Snag. Whatever. And there's a truck driving by and you probably can't hear what I'm saying. I don't know. But this is, yeah, pretty awesome deck. Awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Oh man, gotta love the Kiln Fiend aggro plan there. It's like a combo deck and an aggro deck all rolled into one. It's what Berserker Rage wanted to be. This is the kind of deck I like playing. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. My name has been Nemo. My name will still be Nemo next time. And I'll see you then. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye bye.